On crazy, let's go. Yeah. Right on. Hey. We back again for another motherfucking lit ass episode, man. Episode 12, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a grandma, tell a grandpa, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell everybody in this motherfucker. Call everybody, we getting lit. We back in this bitch. Yeah. She's a red bone, and she call my phone. Hey, let me invite everybody in this motherfucker. What's good with y'all? We get the ones that we gotta do. Pull up with the spot right at the door. We gon' ayy. Big ballin'. Keep it callin'. Stack it. We gotta go. Keep it slow. Yo. Let me invite my people real quick. Invite my people. It's a lit episode tonight. We got a lot of lit guests in this motherfucker. We got Maybach Cherry. Yo. We back in this motherfucker, Bossupdmv doing it again. God damn, I ain't realize how many motherfucking people I be DMing. But anybody that be tuning in, appreciate y'all. What's good? Holy Harvest. Hey, what's good, Holy Harvest? I gotta have to wait for you for a little bit. I gotta wait for my partner. I can't start nothing till I get my partner on this joint. If y'all can find Maybach, go find Maybach. Like you trying to find Waldo, go find Miss Maybach. What's good, Lou? Yeah, bro, we back in this motherfucker. Got the flat screen TV in the background, going crazy. You know, I'm trying to see who I can look up to. Hey, send me somebody video for me to watch. Send me like some music for me to watch on the YouTube right now in the background. You know, this little big ass TV, flat screen TV. I think that motherfucker like a 50 something inch. Alright, bet. Hey yo, y'all, someone go find Maybach. I don't know where the hell Maybach at. Go find Maybach. Like someone go find Maybach. Like someone said, go find Waldo, cause she hiding somewhere. Shit, what's good, man? Hey, shout out to Holy Harvest in this motherfucker. Shout out to Lou. Shout out Toxic. Shout out Cassie. Shout out Clubhouse. Everybody in this motherfucker. We lit. Yo, hey yo, is my partner mixing in action right now, yo? Like, is she really mixing in action right now? Someone go get Maybach, yo. She playing right now. We got a show tonight. We lit tonight. We ain't playing no games. Who we watching, man? Who we watching? I'm gonna put that Brody last time I was watching. That joint was hard. Well, hey, y'all heard that new Drake though? That new Drake was booming. That new Drake just hit different though. That Drake just hit different. I was like, oh shit. I said Drake came back with some that nigga was talking. Someone was talking mad shit about his records. That nigga came back with some fire with 21. What's good, y'all? Tell a friend, tell your grandma, tell your grandfather, tell your godfather too, your godfather and godmother. Tell them come on this motherfucker. They ain't doing nothing tonight, but you know we lit in this bitch. Looking for my partner Maybach. Where Maybach at? Hey, someone go DM Maybach. Hey, I don't know what she probably sleeping. She's trying to come late on the podcast. We don't do lates. On time. But how y'all weekend though? How y'all doing? How y'all cruising? How y'all weekend, man? If y'all leaving, make sure y'all come back. It's about to be lit in a couple minutes. So I'm about to search. I'm about to search this regular music. Who we cranking right now? Peso got that new fire out. Motherfucking that little fish though. Hey, I heard Lil Fish the hottest out Bladensburg, bruh. Like, I heard Brody really got like lit like that, bruh.
Gang shit.
Yeah.
We about to slap with the two get hammers and nails. We about to go school Lil Fish.
Hey.
We about to slap with the two get hammers and nails. We about to school shit. I'm on the block with an FF blow him. I'm about to slow him. I put the weight in the heavy bag. If he label an album of blow his head, I'm with my neighbors. We about to go laser tag. If he call up a play, then yeah, I'm on his ass. I'm on the block and I'm trying to get this cash. I'm in the black coupe, 200 a dash. I'm on the front line, smoking your dead man. I'm on the front line, chasing them back. This niggas big cat, they ain't chasing no back. Tell my young go slime a nigga for a bag. I'm told no snitch like I'm part of a back. Bitches want fuck cause a youngin' got back. I got my feet up, she sucking no hat. I'm trying to hop in the rain for a laugh. You spanking at me, best believe I shoot back. Try to spit it, man, you gon' get some shit whack.
Lil Fish 51.
Now I walk around with a beat on my back. I'm up this big fifth nigga get back. I'm chopped with the hood on the mat. Remember them days you just sleep in the chat. Run up on me, you gon' get your shit clapped. I'm on the block all day, all night, serving them motherfucking zips. A nigga chop me, they gon' get this shit zip. I'm on the block every day, Northwest, never get shot with the Glock, he gon' zip with my eye. I'm on the block trying to get the motherfucking cash. These niggas, they mad, they ain't getting no cash. I'm only 17, I'm chasing them bands. These niggas, they mad, they ain't getting no cash. Had to give me a motherfucking bag. Remember days down bad, looking real sad. I had to run me up a motherfucking bag. Now a young nigga catching them plays like he mug. I'm on the block every day. You already know that I'm toting that Glock 17, 30 and push the shit back. Niggas, they cap. These niggas ain't spending on shit. You run up on me, who get your shit clapped. No West Neil in the motherfucking back, yeah, he strapped.
Man, free Draco, man. Free Big Draco, man. Free Big Draco, man.
I'm on the block and I'm trying to go get him. Remember them days you just serve out the tip. Now young, they serving out P. Niggas, they mad cause I got my money up, Lil Fish, nigga.
Free Big Draco, man. Free the real, man. Free the real. That was some heat. That's that Lil Fish 51 for you, yo. Shit. Be out this motherfucker. Man, I apologize, man. I'm here waiting for my partner, which I've never seen for the past 3 weeks. Which means I'm probably not even gonna see her again. But we still gonna make a conversation. But like I said, have y'all heard that Drake and 21 Savage album? That motherfucker jumping like Jordan. Like that joint jumping like Jordan. That joint not on 23, that's a 21. You know what I mean? Fuck you talking about? That's a 21 jump shot, motherfucker. Like, that shit fire. I ain't gonna hold you from start to finish. I was astonished that motherfucker album was just like hitting like that. But shit, yeah, we in this bitch. Waiting for Maybach. What's good? Chase Benjamins, what's good, man? Send me music, send me videos. I got the scream in the background. Let me know what y'all doing tonight. Shit, Maybach ain't coming tonight. I'm out finna just go wild on this motherfucker. I ain't gonna cap. I might start putting a whole bunch of strippers and dancers and females gonna get butt ass naked tonight. We gonna have a sexy Wednesday. Motherfuckers about to be off the OnlyFans for free. Shit. If Maybach don't come in, like, what time is it right now? She don't come in by like 8:15. I'm putting strippers on the jump. I'm getting a free strip show. Well, it ain't gonna be free because they're gonna be like, you guys send the cash app, but shit, they gonna do it for free for the live. What you talking about? They gonna do it for the clout. Oh yeah. Oh my god! See, try to entertain them motherfuckers. Motherfuckers be getting their feelings. But yo, what's up? Hey, let me tell y'all tonight. Like, this night I ain't set up nothing this night. She had the people ready, so I think she's getting all her people. She partying right now because she a big partier. Well, not really. She a homebody, but she party with sometimes. Motherfucking come through, but like I said, I'm on time. So make sure when she come through, y'all hold her accountable for that. I'm on time. She ain't on time. Good gas, good pressure. Smoking all the time. But yeah, who trying to join? You know what? Who trying to join this live? Since we wait for this Miss Maven, who we got? Who down this joint? Holy Harvey. I might as well put Holy Miss May back.
Yo, what's good, fam?
What's good, man? How you living, man?
Yeah, we out here, bro. Cooling, man.
Shit.
About to smoke one up.
I apologize. I'm just waiting for my partner real quick. I don't know where she is. She's missing the action. I hope she's doing good right now. You know.
Nah, shit, you good? It's all good.
But since we gonna wait for her, since she's late, she's late for the job. Let introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
Yeah, but pretty much, man. I'm Holy Harvest. Name Alfonso with Holy Harvest, and what I do, I pretty much do anything infused. My main thing is my drinks. I got 5 different flavors, but I also got a baker. We could pretty much whip up anything. If you need a personalized cake for like a wedding or whatever, we can make that happen. And of course, I also be growing my own flower too.
Oh, so
can't forget to mention that.
What you mean infused? Cause when I hear infused, I'm hearing like some transformation type, DNA altering. Like what we mean? What we talking about infused? Like what the people should know.
Cannabis infused, of course, man. You already know shit. That good. Man, get you nice and medicated. So if you have problems sleeping, if you have insomnia, man, shit, if you have go work out, that's perfect for a nice post workout. You get aches and pains. So it's beautiful medicine, man. If you need it, I'm your man's.
Yo, Holy Harvest, man. Holy Harvest. Make sure y'all most definitely tap in, bro. I done bought a couple products from him, both merchandise
Hell yeah.
and the food. You know what I mean? And the dessert.
Yeah,
the snacks.
So I met you, bro. The pool party was lit.
The water, the coconut water. I'm telling you, bro. Man is a real entrepreneur out here, man. Really putting a lot of products out there. This is the man you really want to tap in with. Man, you most definitely want to tap in with. Appreciate
you, bro. Yeah, man. And then we actually got an event coming up, man, December 3rd. So
let the people know. December 3rd, where at?
That's gonna be at it's gonna be like an apartment building. It's called the Spire Apollo, right by exit 7A. So right by Branch Avenue. And it's gonna be like a sip and paint. Yeah, right on Branch Avenue. It's like literally less than a block away from Branch Avenue Metro Station. So if you ride a Metro, it's Metro accessible if you ain't whipping, alright? Yup, so it
December 3rd.
Pull up, bro. Pull up for sure. You already know I'm gonna have all the good treats. And then of course I'm gonna have the infused lemonades, I'm gonna have all that. I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking of making a little apple cider, obviously infused apple cider. That's a seasonal drink. Since it's getting cold out.
I need some infused apple cider. I love me some
apple cider. I know, right? I know.
I love me some apple cider.
Tell me, man, it's warm too, so it's getting cold out, man. Bird, that's gonna keep you nice and warm.
Hey, most definitely.
Yeah,
but how the question is, how did you get into the industry? Like, what made you interested in getting into the marijuana industry? Let me not say marijuana. Let me say the cannabis.
The cannabis industry. I know, right? Yeah, but shit, I've been involved in it for a while. I was hustling since a youngin', man. I say since I was like 15, 16, and then since I moved over here, I saw like the business aspect of it. So I started getting legalized in DC. As soon as I moved out here, it was already kind of getting legalized in the process. So I'm like, man, how can I get involved? And then the main thing that got me most into it, as far as like, it would be the edibles, man. I saw how it could be very profitable, and I saw more of the medical, how it could benefit you on a medical tip, So that's what really got me into more like, let me get involved and let me make this a business.
Word. I see my partner Maybach she made it. she made it. I'm excited she made it.
Yeah,
I hope she got a good reason because I might have to write her up. You know what I mean? And
I know,
we most
right?
definitely
Hey,
we most definitely on time. This is a job. Every Wednesday we out here 8 to 10 p.m.
that's
About to
right.
add it right now.
That's right, most definitely. Hey, thanks
When
for
she get
everybody
on
that
here,
joined.
make sure when she get on here, make sure you get on her ass. Make sure you get on her
Write
ass. Tell her
me
you
up.
late. Tell her you late.
Uh,
Don't be scared. She don't bite.
it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, hey.
Shit. How you
What's
doing,
up?
man? You
What's
looking
up?
nice?
Thank you very much. How are you today?
hmm I'm doing
I need
fantastic,
an
man. Can't complain.
explanation.
That's what's up. I was having some technical issues. Like,
Oh man, some
Ah,
technical difficulties.
yes, I
Oh
really was
man.
like, I had to
I
go
got
to
it.
Walmart. Like, my charger wasn't working. Like, I had to go buy new chargers. It was just giving a whole bunch of crazy shit. But
Damn.
hi, everybody.
Hey, doing good. Doing
Hey,
good.
you know what's funny?
What?
I can actually see you this time.
Well, hello, Boots.
Hey, long time no see.
I know, right? So, okay, I didn't want to interrupt what y'all had going on. So, go ahead, tap in.
Well, shoot. What the hell was he talking about?
What I was
How you
saying.
got into the cannabis industry and how what
How
made
I get
you
involved in it?
decide to walk the faith?
Yeah, so it's really, it's really with the cannabis oil, man. My brother taught me a method of how to infuse like cannabis coconut oil, and I do it the long method. You know, it literally takes me like almost a whole day to make it. I freeze it, refreeze it, put it in the oven, but it's a long process. But that guarantees for my shit to be potent without question. Like, you know, I got the magic butter machine. I actually got that. Actually, I'm utilizing right now as we speak. But what I'm making right now is tincture. But when it comes to the cannabis butter and the cannabis oil, I do it the long process. And then I know my shit hit, and I stand by it. You feel me? For sure. And I don't know. I saw I made some good potent edibles. I was like, man, you know what? Let me continue doing what I'm doing. And I'm still here, man. You feel? I'm still here trying to make it. Yeah. And we gonna make it for sure, for sure.
Okay, so I had one of your edibles at a party at some chocolate. So, what is like your edible specials? Like, what you got going on this week? Like, you got any events going on? I'm sorry if he already asked you this.
As of this week, nah, as of this week, I don't. But next weekend, I'm gonna be in Baltimore. It's something that I do every month. They do it every third Saturday of the month. It's called the Black Mall. It's literally downtown by Lafayette. It's literally like a block away from like Penn Station. Like
Okay.
yeah, it's really close by. It's not a really too dodgy area, too sketchy. So don't. I'm gonna shoot the info. I'm gonna put the flyer. So don't be scared to show up. All right, I
I
won't
mean,
be
I like
okay.
Baltimore. I don't have no problem with that.
I don't know. People be acting scary though.
Oh,
Like,
he said
he
you
like,
might be acting scary. Don't be popping out.
exactly. Like, no, I don't
Get
go to
corona.
Baltimore.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yo, is that Baltimore? Oh
I'm
shit.
like, what
Yeah,
did
we
I
got to
miss?
be
Like,
quiet.
where are you from? I'm sorry. I'm like, I missed so much. I really apologize for being.
No, you're good. We didn't even get to that. We didn't even get to that yet. So I'm actually from Chicago, but I was born in Texas, and then I was raised in
Okay.
Chicago, and I've been out here for like 8 years, for real, for real.
Do you
Eight
like
years.
it?
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. It's it's pretty diverse, you know. Coming from Chicago, it's very segregated. Everybody sticks to themselves, you know. As far as like, you know, I was in the Mexican side, like Cicero, Illinois, so it was only Mexicans. And there's a Puerto Rican area they call Humble Park, all Puerto Rican. So you just I don't like that segregation. I came to the DMV, everybody's cool with everybody, which I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
I'm from
And
Florida,
it's
so we definitely like. I can definitely relate to that. Like coming to the area and just like everybody just hanging out with everybody.
yeah, for sure, for sure. And it's a lot of money to be made out here. You know, we got like what, three of the richest counties.
Mhm.
You know, PG is one of the richest black counties. You know, and then obviously I think it's Loudoun County. That's like the number one richest county over there by Ashburn. And then we got Montgomery County. So it's like we got three of the richest counties. So there's a lot of money to be made out here. So It's nice. It's nice. And the city's been treating me nice so far. You know, what can I say?
That's what's up.
Uh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
most,
did y'all talk about this? The legalization today?
yeah, I know that's crazy, right? I'm excited,
Like,
man.
what
That's
do you
dope.
think about that?
It,
Man, fuck, man. I should have been done that, man.
yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
don't take cases off of
It took
that shit.
it took them long enough for sure, for sure. You know, but only thing I gotta say, it gets a little tricky, you know, because once over 36 states legalize it, then it comes a majority, so that it becomes federally legalized. So once it becomes federally legalized, it's like people like Marlboro, they're waiting for this to happen, so now they could get involved. And once Marlboro, you know, the cigarette company, they're gonna control the market. You feel me? They got big bread, so they're waiting for a movement like this to happen. So now it becomes interstate. So interstate. It just gets a little tricky. So for people like me that are trying to get it, it's gonna be a lot more complicated because now Marlboro is gonna get their hands in the pot.
Yeah, like what do you
And then
think about even Diddy getting into it and spending millions of $100 million on the biggest black marijuana company? Like, that's just crazy.
you said who did he?
Yeah, Diddy just invested $100 million into cannabis.
Well, he's a smart man, man. He got the money. Shit, I would invest it too, most definitely. You feel me? But I'm just a small fry right now, trying to get it. But we shit. That's all I'm saying. But I still got time. I still got my time. You know, I definitely want to
Okay,
make this my
so you
market,
want to
DMV.
stay so if you had an investor to back you, like, would you want to stay in like edibles, or would you want to go into like tinctures and stuff? Like, what would you want to do?
Shit, for real, for real. If I had an investor back me right now, I'd probably open up like a cannabis infused, like just a juice bar. You feel me? When I really could shine because when it comes to the baking, I ain't baking. I get a baker, and she does it for me. Now the juices, I could do it all myself. Feel me? So I don't gotta depend on nobody. And then when it comes,
You need to tap in with Stoner Chick. We just had Stoner Chick on last week, and she definitely a baker.
she said she what? She be baking?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, but
She be baking and healing cancer.
And she be baking, and she be making edibles.
but that's what's good, man. I'm definitely gonna have to link up with her,
Yeah,
but I'm
it's
not looking for a
about,
new
like,
baker.
this platform is really about collaboration. So, like,
Well, that's what's up. Well, that's what's good, man. Real quick, since I mentioned that one event that in Baltimore, I want to definitely mention this one because this is actually one that I'm actually hosting. It's gonna be December 3rd. It's
okay.
gonna be like a sip and paint. It's about like Branch Ave. It's at some apartment complex called the Spire Palo. It's like a modern apartment complex. It's gonna be dope. It's a free event, but obviously if you wanna participate in the sip and paint, that's gonna be like $30. You feel me?
Okay.
It's gonna include the instructor. It's gonna include the paint, the brushes, and all that jazz. Obviously, you gotta pay for the liquor, pay for what you want to drink. That's not included, all right?
Okay.
But we also gonna have vendors and stuff like that, so it's gonna be really nice. So y'all make sure y'all check my page. I'm gonna have a flyer up probably tomorrow. I'm gonna post
Sounds lit.
for sure.
That sounds lit. We definitely got to plan some events. Like,
Yeah, no, most definitely. I'm with it, man. I'm with
it's
it.
like we don't got. I feel like Boots, me and you, we don't. I feel like we really like this and it. Like, we've been like bullshitting on the tip of going out and like turning up. Like, we was on it, but we like low key not right now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Boost, send a request so I can join on my iPad, please.
What you want me to do?
Accept my request so I can join with the iPad.
and also be growing my own tree too, man. So whoever's right there chimed in, make sure y'all add me on the gram. Holy Harvest. I'm a real connoisseur for real, for real. Feel me?
Okay,
I don't
okay.
even,
Why everybody come on with that? With what is a connoisseur of marijuana?
I go, shit, I would say you just really about that life. You really know about marijuana. You're just not just consuming it and just indulging and just getting high. I could say myself I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to marijuana. I'm not gonna say I'm like one of those people that work at freaking dispensaries and could tell you everything about it, but you know, pretty knowledgeable and I know how to make some pretty bomb ass edibles and I just got into growing. So I could say I'm kind of well versatile when it comes to marijuana industry. I'm not the top dog, nowhere near there. It's a lot much more for me to learn, but I think I'm all right. I think I'm pretty knowledgeable. So that's what makes me a connoisseur and a ganjapreneur. There you go, ganjapreneur. That's the one I was looking for. There you
A
go.
weedio. A weedio.
Yo, there you go. Now, that sounds like some cereal. Now we're gonna get people confused.
Weedio.
Yes. I could make some cereal like that. That would be nice.
But what I'm
Yeah,
gonna say,
that's it.
yeah, you should do that. You should do that. You should make
Nah,
it a
Snoop Dogg
weedio.
party already
A
did it, man.
weedio cereal bar.
Video cereal bar. It's actually nice. I like that.
What is your strain like? When you hit your strain, what is it like?
What? Say, repeat
Like
that.
you said you had your own strain. What is it like?
Oh, my own strain? Oh, no. See, I ain't in that level yet. I'm like Wiz Khalifa has his own weed, like Khalifa Kush. Nah, I don't got my own strain like that. Come on, man.
What do you
Come
mean? You
on.
could get your own strain. You just
Yo,
gotta
that's on another level though,
No,
man.
it's not. No, it's
Everything's
not.
obtainable for sure. Everything's obtainable. It can definitely be
See,
done.
that's not another level. That's just like you knowing people that grow and people that like know the science.
The science behind it, yeah, crossbreeding and all that.
Yeah,
And
like
I don't even know.
it's people that's in this area that like that's just a matter of putting it out there, like for real.
For real? No, that's stressful.
Yes.
That's true.
Holy Harvest wants his own strand, people, and the people that know, the people that know the
That mother gonna put it on your ass.
Yeah, that's easy. Like,
Let's make that happen. Come on, guys. Who knows that? Who knows?
Medusa's Muse has its own strand. Like my other company has its own strand. I have like 2 strands of marijuana. Like, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
I
you
like
just gotta
that. I like that.
if that's something that you wanna do, definitely tap in with me and I can put you in the right direction for something like that.
I like that, man. I would appreciate that for sure. That would be pretty cool.
No problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah.
No, most. Yeah, well, it was nice that I was able to meet you in that party, man. What's up? I'm glad you had me there, man. My man, Bossupdmv.
Nah, I appreciate you for coming through. You know, bless
man. You already know every party you throw, I'm gonna be there, man. It's like since I've been to this first party, I haven't missed any other one, have I?
Nah, never. Keep coming through, bro. Keep coming through with the kids, man.
That's right, man. I gotta keep everybody medicated that come by your party, man, for sure.
Yes, I was definitely feeling that chocolate. He was like, eat it slow. And I'm like,
what I gave you? I think the chocolate?
Eat it slow.
Oh, the chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you feel that?
Yeah,
did you feel something? Oh, that's good. Was it good though? Did you get high though? It tastes good, but
I can't really tell because we was really smoking. Like I was smoking like shit, so it was like a boost, you know. I was definitely up. But I can't tell what was the difference because Boots definitely gave me like 3 shots of Casamigos. Talking about it's a shot. I'm like, no, this is clearly 3. Like it's a shot. So that's what I was dealing with.
I'm trying to finish that bottle.
But yes, I definitely enjoyed it. It tastes great. So
nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, the party was lit too, man. My bad, I had to leave early, man. I definitely didn't want to. I just had like some company, and you know, she had to go. She had to go.
But
don't be saying that I had to go part with the emphasis. Had to go.
That's the lady friend, man. I'm a gentleman, so she had to go. She had to go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it was my lady friend, man. I didn't want to start no trouble.
Shout out to her.
You know that Matt John.
But anyway,
Okay, so did you ask him why he named his brand Holy Harvest?
nah, I didn't ask that question.
Okay, so why
So let me see.
Let me hear the purpose. What's up?
Well, shit, that's a good question, man. But look, for real, I'm thinking about it. The herbs have been there since before the time of God. You know, I'm not saying he even dibble dabble with it. Probably more than likely he did, like Jesus or whatever. But just a simple fact that it's a holy plant. It's been there before the time of God, and I feel like all the medical attributes that it has for people, like you feel me, like the edibles I had yesterday. I just had a guest over here, one of my friends. Shout out to Miriam. She had trouble sleeping, and she don't like drinking juices, none of that stuff. I'm like, look, I've been like, yo, drink one of my edibles. Drink. I've been told like for about 3 years. She finally had like a little sip, and she had the best sleep of the night. You feel me? So it's like it's very good for insomnia. You know, if you're having a like, aches and pains, it's good for that too. So for that reason, I think it's a holy plant, man. You know, it's a good medicine plant. So I think that's the reason I came up with the name. What do y'all think? What's your thoughts?
I like it. I just was interested in why you named yourself that.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. It does.
All right, cool.
Cool. I think it's a cool name. I rock with it.
Well, I rock with it too.
I mean, I will hope that I'm smoking the holy plant and not what the devil's lettuce. Like,
I know, right? Exactly.
I don't want to smoke no devil lettuce.
Yo, hey. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody come up with a name. They're going to come up with no company, but like Devil's Lettuce. Exactly. You just gave somebody an idea right here on this. Whoever's tuned in,
yes, somebody gonna run it. They're gonna trademark this shit before I can even.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we got Asian with the swag in. Hey.
That'd be too funny.
Yes. Okay. So let the people know where they can find you at. Shout out to your Instagram. Anybody you want to shout out? Last closing words.
So you already know, man. It's gonna be a Holy Harvest official. You fit me on Holy HOLY Harvest. It's right there spelled out, man. So you already know what's up. I'm actually gonna get a TikTok real soon. I've been like really, I don't know, sleeping on it, I guess. But we gotta start putting some nice content in there too, man. Hopefully, I become a TikTok star or something. I don't know. Start collecting a little bread from there, man. Exactly. I'm already pretty creative as it is, but I'm not good on the TikTok yet.
Okay, so I have one more question before you leave. Like, to expand your brand, what do you need?
You said repeat that again?
To expand your brand, what
do I need?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I would say more money. I already know what I would do with it. What I'm gonna really for sure focus on is gonna be my drinks. Getting a nice professional label. Instead of it being like this, I'm gonna put a nice label on there. And then with that, I could easily market to dispensaries, all those gift shops in DC. And I could approach it with my business with that.
Make sure you tap in with me. Make sure you tap in with me. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Make sure you tap in with me.
Yeah, most definitely.
We can get you some professional labels. Shout out to Asian with the swag. Is Asian with the swag in the chat? Asian, can you send the request, please? Yeah. He's not coming to talk about his print shop, but that's the person that you need to tap in with.
What? That's the dude with the professional labels and whatnot?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna DM you most definitely, and I'm gonna DM you and definitely send me his info because I'm interested in that, like for sure.
Yeah, he getting ready to come on a podcast, but he's getting ready to talk about his music. So
that's cool.
His music, right? His record label. So tap in, but that's the person that you're gonna want to tap in with for your labels.
Most definitely. All right, for sure. Well, I definitely will. I'm gonna stay tuned in right here while I watch a little bit of basketball because my Bulls are coming out. Shout out to the Bulls. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Bears. You know, it's not our season this season, Bears, but
It's two people from Chicago on today's episode. It's the Chicago takeover.
Oh, bro, well, they better shout out the Bulls and the Bears. If not, they ain't real Chicagoans, all right? But anyways,
I'm gonna
man,
let him make sure he know that. But
you know,
thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in to Fuck That Shit podcast. We really appreciate you for being a guest.
For sure.
Definitely
For
tap
sure,
in.
for sure.
And if you got any events, make sure you let us know about them.
Yeah, most definitely. It was nice chatting with y'all, man. All right, thanks for having me here.
We really appreciate you.
For sure. Y'all have a blessed one.
Well, hello, partner.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Can you send me a request on my iPad? Can you send my request on the iPad so I can join us?
Nah, it's not allowing me. It's only saying 3 guests.
I'm gonna get off.
It says only 3 guests.
Oh, it's only 3 guests. Let's build up a little bit. What's up, y'all? Y'all good?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Mercedes just got off. It's starting to build up. A little bit.
Hey, listen. She said she just sent her. Let me add my partner back through. Let's see. Shout out to everybody on the live, man, tuning in.
Hey, y'all, I'm on the damn podcast. Y'all look at that shit.
Man, we on the Fuck That Shit podcast. Hey, Maybach, I don't see your request. Where you at?
Oh, yeah, look, all y'all see me on live. Y'all tripping, man. This is the one and only time right here, man.
She having some technical difficulties right now.
Oh yeah, we got some cool artists on here. Okay, got my barber on here. Okay.
You got your barber on him, man. My man, stay flight.
Come on, my barber got me right the other day. I was looking. Where we at, man? Who bet on Tyrese Halliburton tonight? This man started to mess me up.
All right. Welcome. Boots, can you still see me?
No, I can't see.
It must be the iPad.
It must be. But the show must go on.
I know, right?
Got it jumping. We need more people. I don't be on live. We might have to do this a little bit more often, y'all.
But I don't mind that. Well, welcome, Agent with the Swag.
What's up?
What's up? So, tell the people who you are and introduce yourself before I start asking you a whole bunch of questions.
What's up, y'all? Fuck That Shit podcast. Appreciate y'all having me. I'm AZ. I'm the owner of Fat Munchies. Fat Munchies Records. And I own a print shop. It's pretty much I own 3 stores in the print shop, so we're doing pretty good out here.
Okay, so before we get into the record company, let's tap into what Fat Munchies is as a brand.
Man, it's Munchies. Y'all. That's where it came from. I ain't gonna hold you. We don't say snacks. We don't say exotic snack. We're gonna get some exotic snacks out here. We be getting high. We be going smack for the Munchies. So that's where that whole concept came from. And then we were all high one day, and it just happened. Like that literally just happened. The next thing you know, 1 store happened, and then 2 stores happened, and 3 stores happened. And by next year, I'm trying to do like 5 more stores. But yeah, no, we specialize in exotic snacks. So all the stuff that's not in the stores, I don't really have shit around. I should have grabbed some shit, but all the little exotic chips, all the exotic candy, all the exotic soda. That's we're the #1 stop for that.
Hey.
Yes. Okay.
I love y'all, man.
Yes, definitely you gotta tap in. If you haven't tapped in, you gotta make sure you tap in. So a lot of people Asian to go, AZ to go, Fat Munchies FOL. Yeah. Okay, so who Fat Munchies is, you can definitely see them like they brand, they're like really big on branding and marketing. So with being a big brand, like how is your marketing strategy? Like what goes into your marketing strategy? Because you have literally Fat Munchies everything.
It's network, right? You can't do nothing without a network. You worth $1 million, your network's gonna be worth $1 billion. So regardless of you guys getting, regardless, you can't work with everybody. We know that out here. But it's always worth the network. You gotta have a good face card out here. You gotta have a good face card. Right? Don't be asking for no favors. Don't be asking. That's my other brand. No More Favors has always been a brand with me that's been around for 10 plus years. But you gotta have a network. You gotta be able to tap in. You gotta be able to talk to people. You gotta be able to. Where one person hustles more, you can hustle on something else, and it just combines it together. So that's where the Fat Munchies record came from. I managed Big Flock. We had Pinky the Rapper. We had Super Tripper. We have a couple other artists that we haven't really released yet. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about the network. I got every angle covered. I got every angle covered under the label. So when we drop merch, it's not just for the streets, or it's not just for the industry. It can be for the females. It could be for the emo people. It could be for, it's just for everybody. Snacks is fucking globally known. Everybody's eating snacks. I don't care how high if you don't get high, you still gonna eat some snacks.
Yeah. Okay, so going from Munchies to music, how did that happen?
I've always been in music. I think my man Dre's on here. I think Dre Youngshot just got in here, but me, Dre.
If anybody's in the live that want to join and talk to Asian, go ahead and tap in.
Yeah, I think it started with 100K music. That's what happened. Me, Dre, and Tay Sweezy started that with Black Sweezy. It was 4 of us, but we were the marketing gurus back when all we had was just Spit Rilla. So that's another thing. Nowadays in 2022, artists have so many different platforms to put their music on. So many different lanes to get paid. Back when we were doing that thing, we were just uploading. We were just uploading on Spinnerella.
Oh yeah, Spinnerella. That's the wave back then.
Yeah, 100K was pretty big back then. That's where all the rappers came from the 3Os, the Flocks, the Rico Nasty, the Will the Rapper. That was all before the blue checks. So shout out to Dre, K. I think y'all live here somewhere.
So you always had this love for music, like, but being around, like, it kind of seems like this record company like came out of nowhere. Like, what made the final push for you to make an actual record label?
I don't know. I think it was a good position, and we were in a good position to do the right thing. We knew we had the right, like I said, the right network. I knew the right people. I knew the right doors to get into. I was doing it the right way this time. So, obviously, Flock's a gem. You know what I'm saying? The man's a fucking DMV legend. So for me to be working with him and for me to be his manager, it's an honor. And on top of that, it's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a certain level of caliber we gotta uphold every time we drop or every time we do something. So that's a lot of work. And Pinky's the next hottest thing in the damn DMV right now. So
Pinky had a show the day before yesterday. How did it go?
She packed it out. She did she undercarded for Torian Ball from LA. But I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like I said, Pinky's the next thing up. Pinky had 85 people in there. You know what I'm saying? By herself. So that's her first show. It's just about to get a lot hectic.
Shout out Pinky the Rapper. Asia said it first. Pinky's the next thing coming out of DC. Y'all better say well.
Mark my words. That girl's working right now.
Yes. Okay, so as a manager, what are the things that you have to do for your artists? Like,
everything from bookings to clothing to video shoots to studio time to just being outside at the right events at the right time. Like I said, that network, I'm telling y'all, all you new entrepreneurs out here, if you don't have a freaking network, you're not going to be able to work. You're not going to be able to work. I'm going to tell you that right now. Wack, what's up, my boy? That Munchies for the win. We're coming out to California, back away. I'm telling you. I'm going to open the store in California.
Yes. Oh,
Philly.
Yes, I'm Debbie.
No, that's my
That's
manager.
your assistant, correct?
That's my manager, right? That's my lifeline right there. That's my lifeline. I don't care if I need
Does she
it.
want to come in?
She definitely could. She could definitely do it.
Instagram can only allow me to have only 2 people on it, so they've been treating
It only does 3 people.
Yeah.
That's weird. One guy, one stop, shop on the code. That's okay.
Hey, try to send the question. Let me see, because I don't know, because I think it was you was tripping your iPad. So
I think it was because I was sending a request from I was on, and then I was sending a request from my iPad too. So try, if she would like to try, please do, because we definitely want to hear her. Yes, I'm Debbie. Please send a request, because we definitely want to hear like the back end.
It's a lot of work. Hey,
Yeah,
Tyrese Halliburton has 54 rebounds. There we go.
I definitely always ask you a lot of stuff about managing artists, because I'm actually in this space of learning how to manage artists. So I constantly am picking your brain, stuff like that. Y'all don't be trying to pick his brain, because no. But definitely.
There's a million artists out here in the DMV, and there's a million times, there's 100,000 talented artists out here. You're not going to meet every last one of them. So at some point in time, you have to pick and choose. There we go. Debbie, what's up?
Hi.
Hi, y'all. Right, I got my cooking clothes on and shit.
No, it's not even that. That's what everybody call you. That's how I know your name is.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Yes.
A lady with many capes, man.
Yes. Well, okay, so you're the manager of the AZ the GOAT. So tell us how it is in managing a manager.
Managing is a 24-hour job, and it's a lot deeper than whatever the business is. You know, like if the business is a store, managing artist, whatever you want to call it, it's a lot deeper than that. You know, like me and Pinky, I take Pinky to her dentist appointments and stuff. Like it's really a family-oriented thing. You don't just talk to them and see them about just the business stuff. Me and AZ break bread together. We have dinners together. Like you have to really like fuck with the people you work with. It's nonstop. Because you're going to see each other a lot. You know, you're going to be around each other a lot. So it's a lot of work, but it's 24/7. And that's what I tell anybody that's getting into managing. It don't cut off at no certain time.
Definitely. Okay. So it don't cut off at a certain time. Like, how do you respond to because I know that he gets a lot of like random calls. So like, how do you respond to like a random call when you're kind of like trying to have some me time?
I don't.
You don't?
Because you gotta have like a mental just moment and then get back to somebody else. Like me and AZ smoke a lot of weed too, so that helps a lot. Like
okay, so pause and elaborate. Pause and elaborate on that, because it's like people don't really understand like I didn't fully get it until you like elaborated. Like, so you just don't, you shut it off.
Yeah, like
you can't talk to everybody.
Yeah, I'll get back to something in the morning. Like if somebody hit me and say, hey, you know, is Pinky available for an interview or something, like, but it's like I see the DM at 11 o'clock at night, or she'll send me something and I know like, okay, I can get back to this person during office hours. Some shit work different. Another artist want to feature, I might reply immediately. I don't give a fuck, it's 4 a.m. You know, it depends on what it is, but you got to just know when to have your moment to yourself and just not talk to people for a second, because it can get mentally overwhelming.
Yeah, that's something that entrepreneurs don't really talk about, is like the overwhelming moment. So that's why I wanted you to like elaborate on it. It's like, because a lot of entrepreneurs just want, or people that work for themselves that are self-employed, they want to like make sure they're available because they feel like they're going to miss out if they don't. So just, I like to hear that. Like, you take time and you be like, nope, I'll see out.
Yeah, I think you have to, but you know, you really be on shit. It's one thing to take time, and then it's another thing to like not get back at people and be unprofessional. Like that should be like damn near immediate, depending on, like I said, what time of day. Somebody's contacting me in the middle of the day, I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to respond. You know, that's what my position is. I'm representing somebody else. When you represent somebody else, there's a lot of things you have to do, and there's a lot of things you actually can't do. People don't know that either as a manager.
Okay, so
fucking fool out here.
You can't do.
What you can't do?
What can and can't do as a person that is representing a brand?
Like me, I like to go out. I might want to shake my ass and shit. I can't do certain things like in certain time and in certain situations. Or say, for example, you get into it with somebody. You might want to approach that person. Like me, I'm an on-site direct person. But because I represent somebody else, I got to put my own bullshit aside, because if your manager don't have no network, they can't be a manager. You know, so you have to be worried about, if you're the type of person that has like bad relationships with everybody, you're not good at being a manager. You know what I'm saying? Because your name and your reputation means everything. So if you're the type of person that's like always fucking beefing on some shit, you probably shouldn't take on that job, because it's going to affect your client.
You just said a whole mouthful with that one. You just dropped like a treasure chest of jewels. Like you just said a lot with that. Like,
real quick,
your network is everything. The way that
Yeah.
you handle the people that are around you is everything. So that is, you just dropped like several jewels.
Me and AZ have agree to disagree days, but that's me and him figure that shit out. We don't let it affect any of the artists that we got on our team, because me and him know we gonna figure shit out. If you don't ever agree to disagree with somebody, then you full of shit.
Breaks are necessary. Breaks are very much necessary in this music shit. There'll be weeks I won't see Fly for a week at sometimes, just because life's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life's life. But when we come back to the table, we know it's time to work. So at the end of the day, even though you don't see your artist, or you don't see your manager, or you don't see a certain thing, you gotta still work. You gotta still, you know what I'm saying? The interviews come in every day, fucking closing opportunities come every day. That shit, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And our goal is to keep shoving these artists in these people's face. Keep pushing Fat Munchies in everybody's face, because you're gonna see us. If you don't see me, you're gonna see her. If you don't see her, you're gonna see Flop. If you don't see Flop, you're gonna see Pinky. If you don't see Pinky, you're gonna see Tribble. And we built such a fucking lineup, you're gonna see us. Taco, see you, my man right here, Taco Top. He's in the chat right now. Y'all gotta link in with him, man. Gotta link in with him. That's a good mate, man. He's been doing blogs and vlogs for fucking 2-3 years now. He's just starting to get his buzz. Like, just starting to get his buzz, get his credit where he's at. So, shout out Taco, man.
So what would you have, like, what would be the advice that you guys would give to an artist that's starting out, that's looking to be represented by a brand like you guys?
Work.
I'm gonna have a different answer than him, so I'm gonna let him answer first.
Work. I'm not. Don't approach me with one YouTube video and expect me to drop everything I'm doing to.
I'm sorry, my kid is making this.
Oh, that's Kappa. I was about to say. I thought that was I was about to say. Hold up, man. Which one's nephew is it today?
I was gonna say, Boris is downstairs.
For me personally, I don't care if you don't have some of that stuff set up yet. To me, I think the best relationships find me. I never sought after any artist that I've ever worked with. It just happened to be like a organic relationship that kind of fell into place. And when artists ask me every fucking day in my DM to work, I'm like, you don't understand. The best person for you is the person that finds you organically. Like, I don't go out and sought out to manage artists. Like, every single person they just come to you, or y'all just have when I first met Pinky, I was like 8 months pregnant. I wasn't even, it was like hi and bye, hello, how are you kind of thing. When I met Tripper, he was a consultation for my homeboy, and my homeboy called me on the phone, and that relationship turned into a long-term relationship. That's just two examples. But I think for me, if you want a manager, you want somebody in your corner, you want somebody running your situation, just let it be organic. I don't give a fuck how you know them or what you have set up, because that person gonna go the hardest for you.
And you gotta have a budget. You gotta have a budget to put behind yourself. Like the biggest thing I always think is you get a manager and we're supposed to pay for everything. Like look, bro.
Yeah, managers don't pay.
Bro. You gotta have a budget. Our job is to get you seen. Our main job is to get you seen.
Right.
So you gotta have some type of budget behind you. You gotta want to work, right? Like if you want me to take 2-3 hours of my day to make sure I get certain things for you as an artist, you know what I'm saying? I need to see that you working in the same return. Like Debbie and fucking Pinky just went to New York. They went to New York last week. Recording with, well, I can't really release names and shit, but they recorded with some major people. We recorded with some major songs last week. So it was just for us, it's like you're gonna see us. You're gonna see us. And we're only two people. So at the end of the day, we can't take on 10 of y'all. We can't take on 15 of y'all because I'm gonna forget about 2 of you. I'm gonna forget about 5 of y'all just because I'm a pothead. So it's real shit, real spill. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, I'm not new to this game. Been out here, been doing this from the clubs to the music to the fucking munchies. Like this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody in the fucking chat. It's knowledge, y'all. We're giving you knowledge in here. You know what I'm saying? It's Chapo. Chapo just came in here. He's another artist we're working with.
He said have something to manage first. Facts.
Yeah, definitely gotta have a budget behind you. Definitely got, you know what I'm saying? Every artist wants.
Feel like that gives you an advantage in the networking.
100%. Because it took me 5 years. 5 years in nightclubs to finally get where I'm at now. But me knowing all those artists when they were nobodies, when we all had 1,000 followers and 1,500 followers, where most of y'all at now, it took me 5 years to get to where I'm at. I'm still just growing. So every day is just work, bro. Keep going. Don't stop. Like if you believe in it, keep it going, bro. Just make sure you have a network behind you to support you.
Yeah, my background is artist management. I work for PR agencies. I work for booking agencies. I've done radio shows. Now it's like I just want to back to just only managing people. Okay. And yes, that matters a lot. Like I said earlier, if your manager don't have no network, how the fuck can they do anything for you? You know what I'm saying? Like they can't. They could try. They could try, but you need them to have some type of accessibility to move you around.
Definitely. I could see going to the club and experiencing being with Asian when he's out. It's like it's different because it's like notoriety. Like you're known by your work. Versus 100%. You're just, oh, you got clout. No, you have notoriety. People know you for your work. People know you for your work ethic, your brands, the value of your company.
Well, we don't do half-ass shit around here. So like I said, my regular job is Fat Munchies, and my job is Fat Munchie Records. We're gonna put everything forward. We're gonna put 100% into the shit. We're not gonna do no half-ass shit. If it looks half-ass, we're not coming outside because we know our value and we know our worth.
Yes, I'm like, this is beautiful. Just trying to think of
everybody keeps coming in and out because there ain't no content. But don't worry about it. We're about to build this shit up. Yeah. I'm gonna cook on the next one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm seeing some people coming in here. I'm surprised on my live right now.
But yes, it was so. I'm like, it's people that I had told that we was going put some artists on, so we can see, is there any artists in the chat?
If you an artist, I think there's only one in there.
Mm.
and you want to show your talent to Miss Debbie and AZ, make sure you chap in, send a request.
I'll stay on the live like 10 minutes after, see if anyone gets on.
Yes.
People be shy though, y'all. Like for real. Like a lot of people act like they not shy, but they really are shy. And you see it when you start really working with artists. They shy, or they don't know how to interview because they say, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of times, you know what I'm saying, because they suck at interview.
So what's your take on artist development? Like, where do you think like how do you help develop artists? Like, do you guys work on that while you are managing people?
Very important.
100%.
I did artist development for 5 years at the booking agency that I was working for. It's so important, and it's stages to developing, and you never stop developing ever. So I don't think that people think I'm already here. What the fuck I need to do that for? Look at yourself. That's why you need to do it for. You all over the place. I watch artists close their eyes and fucking go crazy on stage, and the people in the back ain't heard shit you just said. So it's always a development process. But I have an initial consultation with an artist. They tell me what they have going on, and then I reevaluate from there, like what they possibly need or what we can start working on. Rehearsals are important. A lot of people don't think they need to rehearse. Like he's saying, the media training, and people say all the time, well, you don't need to do it, check, because you're not doing no interviews. Then they get asked to do some shit like this and they suck, or they just don't know how to drive a conversation and how they want it to go, and they let it be. They let this person who's done no fucking research on them ask them the same 6 generic questions. So when did you started rapping? What made you start rapping? So where are you from? What's your musical influences? Nobody gives a fuck. You're not even gonna go back and watch that. So I kind of teach artists like how to drive the conversation so that it's interesting to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's a part of development as well. And always record yourself. Like when you're on stage, so you can see your mistakes and shit. And see, you might have killed it. You might want to say, okay, I need to practice and do that shit every time. But that's all a part of it. And it's development is just understanding the business and how certain shit works. Some people never heard of a split sheet. Some people talk about split sheets and don't even know what the fuck to do with them. So it's a lot to learn in that sense. Right now, I got a sync situation going on. These artists don't even know what the fuck sync is. I asked them, hey, y'all trying to get on this sync play? But they'll pretend like they know what it is, but they don't. So it's always educating ourselves, because we still educating ourselves.
What's a sync play and what's a split sheet that you said, so that you can know, so that I can know? So I don't know, but I would like to know. So can you tell me what those are?
The split means that when you come in the studio, what you say, AZ?
Tell them that you're taking. If they got some songs, tell them you're taking submissions, so they know exactly what it is.
I am, and I'm gonna tell y'all that at the end. I'm gonna tell y'all, because the splits basically is everybody agreeing who owns what portion of the song when you guys are finished at the studio. The producer is always going to get 50% unless you outright bought it. And if a producer lets you outright buy a beat, that means he don't believe in the shit anyway, because the back end is always way bigger than that initial little $1,000 or $600 that you paid him, when you could get $6,000-$7,000 a month off that song in the beginning. So fast forward, going way out, imagine the fucking the block is hot or something, and you didn't do your paperwork right. You just let him. You got the producer I'm talking about, the fucking beat. You paid $500, and now this nigga got fucking
now
bands.
That is worth
month,
and that shit go with triple platinum forever.
Yeah. So if me, you, and Asian do a song, and we got a beat from the producer still gets his portion, and then us three have to split that other 50%. That's what you sign out at the end. And again, this is all on how you agree, because you might have just been on the hook or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Y'all still get your writing credits though, period. But that's what it is. It's just to put your stuff on the dotted line, talk about percentages, blah, blah, blah. What did I say? I said the split, and I said the sync. So basically, like, if you listen, you watch Insecure. Did you watch Insecure or rap shit or any of that? Okay, so Issa Rae is famous for putting on artists who, be quiet, Capo. who famous for putting on artists who are still new, right? And
Hey,
that
hey,
basically
Slim.
means your song gets into a TV show or it gets into a movie. That's what a sync is. Your song is synced to that movie or TV show forever. You know, so you hear people's
Loki.
songs all the time, like my homeboy Mims, right? Y'all ain't heard nothing from Mims since This Is Why I'm Hot. But that song is in movies forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what a sync is, basically, though.
Okay.
Perfect example. Rico Nasty got on. And I don't even know if people really know that, but Rico Nasty got on because she got a sync with Fast and Furious. She was on the soundtrack of Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
And that's how she blew up. Once she got on that soundtrack, everybody that needed to hear who she was got to hear who she was, and now look at she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all this stuff is important. Music has a lot of lanes of payment. Like same thing. I'm gonna show you something with the split shit.
A lot of
Like with
lanes
the
of payment.
split like that.
So this song right here with the split, right? Flock Drop
Mm-hmm.
Doodle Bar. We're at 416,000 views. I can guarantee you, if we would have paid for that beat probably would have cost us $250, $300. But instead, we gave the producers, because I think there's two guys on that beat, they have 25% of the streams. So you guys are getting paid probably $1,000. They're probably getting paid somewhere around $400 or $500 every quarter. Every quarter now. As long as that song keeps going up, they're gonna keep getting a check. So
Yes.
all
Producers,
the artists
listen, take advice. Because a
all the
lot of these
producers
producers like, pay me right now. I'm like, okay.
And don't get me wrong, I'm with you producers too, because there's a lot of shitty ass rappers out here. So I'm not mad at y'all. Charge who you need to charge all day. But if you have an opportunity to work with a real artist that you see doing numbers who has 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views, it doesn't need to be 100,000. We're not looking for that. We're looking for the. You got to remember, with music, it doesn't go anywhere. So in 5 years, people are still gonna play the same fucking song that you dropped 5 years ago, and you're still gonna get paid for that 5 years later.
Yep.
So this is a marathon. Any artist that wants to come out here and do this shit for a year and 2 years and be gone, bro, bye. I don't have time for this shit. This shit takes time. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of time. Like, 1 year you'll be at fucking Broccoli City. Next year you'll be at fucking National Cannabis Festival. The year after that you'll be at Rolling Loud. But it took you 3-4 years to get there. Ice Spice, Glorilla, all them girls, bro, they just blow up. Them girls been rapping for years. We just didn't know who the fuck they were. That's all it was. They've been rapping. Go look at their history. Glorilla can rap. The girls been rapping. SoundCloud rapping for years.
Yep.
Yeah, I went back when I seen her blow up. I was like, yeah. I went back and I was like, oh, her and all her friends rap. Literally.
All of them. One got signed to 10,
It's like 7, 8 of them. All of them.
And I think
all
3
of the
them.
girls that was in the ratchet ass friends on the video, they're a rap. They basically group of rappers. I was like, wow. Like,
yeah, they asking that question.
Hey, no, that's a blunt. Hey, hold on. Look, we got a
I
club
was
owner.
crying laughing at the cigarette
no,
comment. I
hold up.
wasn't gonna say that.
Hey, look, I just see that. That's my club man. Hey, look. My man got a club, 1812 Lounge on Connecticut Avenue. Go check him out. Go check him out, man. That's okay. They might get me out. They might get me back out hosting clubs to get the check right. Let's talk,
yes.
Jason. Come on, Jason. Give me a
yes. Bring AZ back to the club.
Y'all.
Bring AZ. Bring AZ back to the club.
That was a fucking network right there. My man was in the fucking thing, thinking out a cigarette. No. All right, cut that check, man. Let's go.
That's because AZ go to the club, he gonna take it too far.
Yes.
Hey,
my birthday was crazy.
Okay, so partying with AZ, that is next level. Like, next level.
Yeah,
Probably like
90% of this chat is probably too young. Yeah, 90% of this chat probably too young. If you want
y'all not even ready. Y'all not ready to party with AZ, okay? Not at all.
Even him definitely gonna take it too far.
Midtown Sunday is my claim to fame, y'all. If you were sneaking the club when you 15, 16, Midtown Sunday was my club. So if you were there, if not, Tattoo Bar Tuesdays was always a good look. Look Friday was my claim to fame.
I hate the club.
The limitation.
But I'm going.
So Is there anything else that y'all want to let artists know? Like, and people, like, that's like,
PR.
because I learned a
PR.
lot with
Look,
this split sheet in the sink. I learned
yeah,
a lot already. So
yeah,
I'm
Even what
look,
he's
look.
saying right now, he's saying PR, and I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why, because AZ is working with artists who actually need it. A lot of y'all need digital marketing before you need PR, and the PR, the
Yeah.
right PR, they gonna
okay.
tell
So
you
what's
that.
the difference? What's the difference between digital marketing and PR?
Social
Digital marketing
media.
person is gonna they're gonna need your socials and stuff like that because they run like ads for your music. They try to drive traffic, but it's about the people who already interested in your type of content. So it's not like, oh, I'm gonna pay for views. They put your content in front of people who like-minded material, you know, and that's what you pay them
Google
for, and they
ads.
keep running, keep running, and keep running, keep running it. And now you got like heavy traffic, right? And you don't never need to stop doing that because Diddy right now is doing digital marketing. If you go on Revolt, you're gonna see that fucking Gotta Move On song. You can't, that's an ad, you know, so you can't click off of it. It's gonna run. That's what the marketing specialist does. So if I get on YouTube and I ain't click on this fucking video, it's just an ad running for it, that's a paid ad service. But it helps drive your traffic up because the PR people, they just take what you already have and they extend it out to different blog sites and stuff like that, Revolts, BT, whatever. But they're not going to go anywhere if you have very low numbers or very minimal numbers. It's not even going to help you. And a good PR, I tell you, I'm just going to take your money. You don't need to come to me right now. You know, you need to go do this first, run that traffic up, and then go to your PR person because the PR means public relations. By the way, I'm not going to assume everybody knows that. And the publicist is different too. Y'all know it. Most of the people are nowhere near needing a publicist. That's like Wale type shit. No.
Does that shit say 500? What the fuck?
I
Why the
know.
numbers look like that? What the fuck? What the
Dropping
hell?
some gems, Brody.
I mean, what the hell? Oh, man, I just like I said, it all goes back to budget. Like let me tell you right now, if you're dropping a project as an artist out here and you're not spending $3,000 on your PR, your digital marketing, your club runs and stuff like that, brother, I don't know what you're doing right now because no one's gonna know who the hell you are outside your hood. And as much as you love your guys' hood and everything else, bro, that's not who's getting you paid. I guarantee you the hood's not fucking clicking your YouTube or your fucking iTunes link every day. It's a white kid that's fucking in Minnesota cranking to your shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking these guys in New York, North Carolina, Miami, those motherfuckers fuck with us up here. So you guys need to tap into another market. You need to go to these little open mics. I hate open mics. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Elway and all that. Shout out to y'all, but I hate them. But that you
I
gotta
hate them
do them.
too. Terrible
You
time.
gotta do them though. You gotta do them though. You gotta
I
like
hate them.
you gotta be seen. You gotta be seen. And if that's where you gotta start at, then go. You know what I'm saying? Go. But I'm telling you, like,
And my
you
advice
got
is to take advantage of the shit that's free because a lot of people get intimidated feeling like I don't have enough money to do X, Y, and Z. But Instagram Live is free. YouTube is free. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is free to just get on your phone and create content and just talk. It's free. Yeah, I can do a whole concert right now. We have done concerts on live and shit like that. And a lot of artists take advantage of live all the time. We know Nikki don't need shit and she's get on live all the time. Talk her shit. But it helps the shit. Helps you keep traffic in between you actually putting out music. So you can't just chill like, all right, I just dropped the project. I ain't gotta do nothing. No, you do. That's when everything starts. You know, so I know a lot of people get intimidated because you're gonna need a couple thousand. Yes, you are, but it's not all at once. You know, so don't
yeah,
get under the
definitely not.
impression that you gotta just drop $30,000 all at one time. Pay for what you can. Use your resources. You got friends that's willing to record you and shit like that. Like, hey, you know, get your friends out and fuck with you, but throw in something though. Like, it don't gotta be nothing crazy, but you know.
I got a question though. So like on a monthly basis, how much do you think an artist has to spend on their career to get to where they at?
How serious are you?
I mean, let's say if they really serious, they trying to get to where they at, they trying to make it. They trying to at least get a viral. I won't say a viral sensation, but at least get that one hit, and he dropping a project probably like every other week.
So if we're talking real talk, if we're talking real talk and you're really trying to work and you're really trying to put something in there, you're looking at minimum 12 hours a week in the studio Our best price I know right now probably 50, 65 hours. Let's just go minimum 50 hours. So you're looking at 48 hours times 50 minimum, right? Oh, that's fucking 48.
Somebody
right
said
there.
$20,000. It depends on if the things that you have
that's
access to
2,400.
already, though.
That's also like that's minimum 2,400 just in your studio time. That's not marketing. That's not your videos. That's not your mix and mastering. That's not none of that. So that goes back to your network. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like trust and believe, you gotta have an engineer on your team. You gotta have a producer on your team. You gotta have managers, artists. You got, you know what I mean? It's music industry. The music industry is janky. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So
janky as fuck.
all that money you're putting in last night, some way, somehow, there's a way to get it back on the back end. So whether it's Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, something's gonna pay back. But I'll be honest with you, like if you're trying to go hard, you're gonna spend $3,000-4,000 a month just to get your project out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's $3,000-4,000 a month. You're looking
where should you be spending your money? Like, should you be sending it to like blogs and stuff? Like, should you be paying for promo? Like, what should you be doing?
That goes after that's after you record your songs. You gotta worry about making a good project.
You're gonna spend a lot of money on studio time first and foremost.
Yes.
That's if you don't have your own studio. That's why I say it depends on the stuff that you have accessibility to. Some of y'all got cameras sitting at home that y'all not using to make content with, or whatever the case may be. But what he's saying is once you already have something, if you're trying to establish there's no real set monthly price per se, because it's all a per person. Like I never can compare somebody else's career to what they may need to what another person may need. But you're gonna need something to get this going, but there's things that you could take advantage of that you may not have to spend as much money on, but you're still gonna need some money because you have to record. You have to have studio time.
We got artists in here. We got Homicide Chopper in here. We got Gorilla Slim. We got Taco still in here.
I hope y'all ready to perform.
Yeah, those are good men. Those are artists I know.
I hope y'all ready because we having a little mini talent show after this.
I don't think those two guys
y'all need to get ready.
But like I said, man, you gotta invest in yourself. That's all it comes down to.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like y'all just get I hope artists really take heed to a lot of the stuff that y'all been saying because y'all really is dropping a lot of like serious gems tonight and so much valuable information. Like, and I was like showing my
Hefe, what's up, Hefe?
That Munchies everything like.
Oh, I'm Margaret. That's a lighter case.
It's like artists just be wanting to go to the studio, put their song on, and then just sit on it. It's like it's more to it. Like
and don't sit on records. Cause ain't nobody waiting. I hate when niggas be like, the wait is over. Ain't nobody was waiting, bro. No, your full friends don't count. They could hear that shit fresh out the studio. Don't sit on records. Seriously, y'all drop that shit.
I got about 3 or 4 songs I held on to. I wish I would have dropped it last year, but it's a learning process. That's why Debbie comes in. Debbie has to sometimes smack me. Sometimes I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like that's what you need a good team for, bro. Sometimes we don't know everything. I know I don't know everything. I'm an asshole, but I don't know everything. So having Debbie there as a life coach, as another PR, as an AR. We bounce things off each other back and forth. Well, one of those things is going to work. That's what's going to happen. So I'm just going to tell y'all now, November 18th, we're doing Fat Munchies Friendsgiving, Fat Munchies Records Friendsgiving. So Fxck will be performing, Piggy will be performing, Super Trip will be performing, BJ Banks will be performing, Juan Marley will be performing. So bring a donation for the peoples, bring a turkey, bring something. Got a good little environment, free liquor, buy your food type shit. So I'm supposed to fly later this week.
Oh, well, you heard it here first.
Oh, yeah, look at all the artists.
You heard it here first on Fuck That Shit podcast. Friendsgiving. with Fat Munchies. And if you don't know, a Fat Munchies party be lit as fuck. Like Fat Munchies party, like they literally go to places where you're not supposed to smoke and smoke.
Asians
And
don't
like
give
the
a
owner
fuck.
be like, well, why are you like the owner be like, why are you not smoking? Like the owner be offended that it was 5 seconds that nobody was smoking. Like the owner be like, well, you can smoke.
Leave the OG at the door. Don't you dare come to my party with some OG.
No more
I'll be
fake.
smoking weed anyway when I get there. His
We
weed
smoke
is
it.
better than mine.
No funny. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. That's how I built my name in the club. I'm gonna tell you right now. Back in 2012, 13, 14, they weren't letting us smoke in no damn clubs. Me, Chef, J Rock, Tay, Dre, all of us. We weren't doing a party. We were the hottest people in the city back then. So we weren't doing a party unless we were smoking. At some point in time, we just sparked up in the club, and it just at one point you couldn't do nothing about it. So once someone lit up the J that was in the camp, the whole club, I promise you right now, in unison, the whole club would light up the J's. So.
It's like wherever AZ,
I gotta come
it's
through
like
party with Trey.
it could be like the most cleanest, cuttest event. Everything is just beautiful, and then all of a sudden it'd be like you hear one lighter, ding, and it'd be like ding, 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 and then it'd be like a big ass cloud of smoke.
Hey, Gorilla Slim in here talking about cat. Gorilla Slim talking about cat because he definitely the first person to do that shit.
I've seen at even like I ain't gonna put out the event because I don't necessarily know if this is the best type of interaction, but this particular event was very beautiful. Everything was beautiful. It was an amazing event, and then everybody just started smoking, and it was so beautiful. It was like the most beautiful shit I ever seen. It was like all of a sudden everybody was smoking, and then everybody was not smoking. It was just beautiful.
I've seen him on his best behavior one time, and that was he had a show. I think he had a show recently at Audi Field, and it just wasn't yeah, I'm not about to talk up right here because you would be like a fly on the fucking wall. And he still did some shit he wasn't supposed to do.
Well, I mean, what's the rule if you don't push it or bend it? Like, I mean, I'm like so excited. Like, I'm not saying that excited, but I'm excited for the future for Maryland to see how Maryland progresses in the legalization in Virginia. Like how this area progresses with all of the states.
They're gonna make a lot of money. They're gonna make a lot of money and leave us alone.
They're gonna make a lot of money and what?
Leave us alone. They're gonna start seeing the millions and millions of dollars in taxpayer dollars, man. They're gonna leave us alone. Who's using a fucking script? You using a fucking grinder?
Yes, I'm fucking motherfucker.
I'm like, what is going on? I'm looking around like,
we gonna give you a ticket.
You using a grinder? What the hell? Whoa, man.
I'm like, what is that noise?
No, I ain't used the grinder in a minute. I don't even be using grinder.
I'm like,
oh, that wasn't a grinder.
Somebody said
no,
light
that was this.
Light up wherever.
I'm sorry, you said what now?
Yeah.
Hey, dog, every time I bring like one fucking rebound. Oh, Gorilla Slim's a fucking legend for that one.
Yo, do y'all got any like artists with some like music coming up that they about to drop soon?
Yeah, we got a lot of music coming up.
You think we got a date on it?
No.
Can you leave?
Is it soon? Is it soon? No, is it like next week or like by tomorrow, by this weekend?
We always pushing, pressuring people to leak shit here. So if you want to leak some shit,
I mean,
y'all not getting this until February.
I was about
February.
to
All
say,
right, we got something dropping in
All right.
February.
yeah.
We
Don't
got
tell.
we
Don't
got a big collab, big collab.
listen. Don't tell them I leaked this junk.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I'm glad you chose that one.
yeah. It was big.
I'm knee deep in the street so I can make it stop. And that's the reason why we keep on breaking up. Cause this is something about you. Feel like I can't live without you. Let's just say I play the love. I feel we play this game too much. Love on the streets was more dangerous. Why can't we throw our hands to love? And let's just throw our hands to love. Where do I go? What do I do? Can't deal without love. Nobody I know. You the way you do, baby. You can't deal without love. And to make that's my only love language. I can't give you my heart if you ain't got no brain, bitch. Wanna change, but I'm still on the same.
You out here
Yeah.
leaking. You out here leaking. Ooh, we just blessed the live. Just blessed the live.
You know that's our favorite thing to do around here is leaving.
Mm.
So we definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate so much. Fuck that shit podcast episode 12. You know. This is how we do it.
Man,
Fuck that shit
what?
podcast. We in here, man.
Yeah. So okay, so I have a question. Do you think about are you considering managing any other type of artists other than musical artists, like content creators and stuff like that? Like, what is
I wasn't supposed to tell y'all, cause I wasn't gonna release it until the fucking 18th. I'm gonna give y'all one more gem. I just picked up a comedian.
Oi.
I picked up a female comedian.
Hey, you got? Can you release the name of the female comedian?
No, you gotta come out.
Not yet. Did she got a first name? Did she got a first name?
Nope, we ain't doing all that. Just come in November.
We gonna get out of you next time. We gonna get out of you next time. No problem. No pressure.
November 18th, she'll be performing. She'll be doing her stand up. She'll be doing her intermissions and hosting the event. So pop out, meet the new comedian. We'll go from there.
Dude, this is what's up. So that Munchies Records taps into comedian. How did that go about? Like, if you can indulge in that.
I've known her for years.
How did that happen? Was she just naturally funny, did she actually have like a career?
So I've known this girl probably for like 6 years, 7 years back in the club days. We just were club people back then, but she was funny as shit. Like the girl, same way we be joking at each other, just sitting here fucking laughing. Bro, the girl had jokes. She trash you. She trash you. So a year ago, I think it was about a year, maybe she's been doing 2 years. 2 years ago, she started doing stand-up. So me being her friend, I just watched. I always watch. If you don't know me, I'm also called the Spin King. So I tell you I'm going to show up. I'm not going to be there. I just tell you I'm going to show up just to let you know, hey, at least they just thought about me type of shit. But 95% chance you're not going to get me to come outside. So I never went to her shows, but she had a show the other day. She said some funny ass shit, man. It was just sort of kind of like, I hit her up. And then she hit me up. The crazy thing was, I didn't be burnt out. I didn't hit her up. She hit me up like 2 days ago. Like she wanted to do a show. And it was just that whole infinity circle linking back up, that network linking back up. And I was like, bro, I swear I was just talking about this the other day. Let's talk about bringing you on. So That's how it happened. You know, like I said, when you come to 18th and you see this girl, bro, I promise you, she's gonna fucking make you die laughing, bro.
Wow. So when Asians say that this person gonna make you die laughing, you make sure you bring you just make sure you got your shit, you roll up, you do your vice, whatever that is, and you come prepared to laugh. Because
If you don't think,
if he say you this person funny, this person funny. But yes, so November 18th, I guess we'll find out soon who this person is, so that we can actually support them and tap in. But yeah, this man so many gems. Also, look at my smile. I'm smiling so hard. But
He's dropping so many gems. I feel like I'm rich off the jewels.
I know, right? I'm like, very much so. Okay, so again, anything that you want to let people know, like anything that you want to let people know before you leave, like your final thoughts.
don't stop, you know. Don't stop. All right, like, this shit's a marathon. We've been doing music clubs 5 years, 8 years. I'm still about to go back there. I'm old as shit, so going to the club started kind of a no-go unless the check right. You know what I'm saying? But man, when we drinking Jameson and Don Julio, and man, bro, I'm 38 years old. I take 2 days to recover now. 2 days. But don't stop. Don't stop, bro. Don't get discouraged. Everybody's not gonna like your music. Everybody's gonna not like your food. Everybody's not gonna like your fucking craft. At the end of the day, you can't say fuck them, but in your mind, you can say fuck them and just keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's gonna see you. Someone's gonna see that meal. Someone's gonna see that sticker. Someone's gonna hear your music. Someone's gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a marathon, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right. It's a fucking marathon. And if you don't got the time, you don't want to do it. Don't be a part-time ass motherfucker, because that's the worst thing. Don't part-time motherfucking rappers. Bro, don't disappear unless you get locked up. Okay, cool. God forbid that happens, but part-time rappers, bro, like, there's a check. We're in 2022 right now, so I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you get 1,000 views right now. You're going to see a check. It's going to be more than what you fucking pay for that video. So just to start from there, it's a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to see the 1,000 a month. Then you can see the 5,000 a month. Then the 10,000 a month. Then the 20. And then you're going to be like, holy shit. It was working. It's doable. It's doable because I see it.
Is there any artists that want to tap in? Is there any artists that want to tap in before Asian get off? Is there anybody that want to come on before?
Tap in, y'all. Tap in. Most definitely.
Send a request. Is there anybody that want to tap in with him before he head off?
We got 30 more minutes till we end the show. Anybody want to tap in?
Part-time, somebody said part-time nothing out here, go all in with everything.
Period. I'm trying to, let's run it up. That's my boy, that's my big boy. That's my Dante right there, man. He knows stuff.
Yeah, like
your podcast, y'all. Like the podcast is not gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nobody, but you know what I'm saying? Enough people saw this shit.
You are not a nobody. Stop it.
Look,
you are not about to do that.
I work. Look, I work, so that's all that matters. Everybody thinks they don't need a job while they do this shit either. They're stupid. Let me tell you that right now. Don't quit your fucking job for music. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't do it.
Ooh, elaborate on that, because people don't necessarily.
I just told y'all, if y'all not spending $3,000-4,000 a month on your music, yeah, you can hustle. Go and hustle all the fuck you want, bro. But I swear to God, when you're trying to re-up and you gotta go spend $2,000 on the studio, you're gonna be very upset. Those 9 to 5 checks pay out. You know you're getting paid exactly $1,200 every 2 weeks, $1,400 every 2 weeks on top of you hustling. Come on, man. Be smart. Be smart out here.
Most definitely.
And then another thing, merch. Y'all want to make some free money, bro. I can guarantee you, if you fucking make a design, print the design, put it on a shirt or hoodie, you got 12 people in your circle that's gonna pay $50 for a fucking hoodie that you only paid $3.50 for 12 hoodies. That's fucking 12 times $50, y'all. You do the math. I don't even know what it was. 800? It's 800. You spend $350. Extra $450 right there, y'all. Merch. Do merch. If you don't have no bread and you guys always worried about your budget, do some merch. Put your last $200 into some merch, because I can guarantee you got 12 people that will buy a fucking shirt or a hoodie from you.
Oh, see. Another gym. Another gym. Another gym. It's like this. Like, she. It's like I'm collecting at this point. The bag heavy.
I'm trying to tell you, if y'all can't make $450 a flip on some hoodies, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I better go to the fucking flea market, because they probably support you more than your people will support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just told y'all how to make $450 in profit off of 12 hoodies. If y'all in the chat don't do that shit, that's all up to y'all, man. But trust and believe, I got hoodies for sale. Come get them, $50.
Asian's selling everything, okay? He got everything. He got street signs, $75.
I got what you need,
like,
man.
somebody just was on the podcast looking for professional labels. I'm like, tap in.
Look, my tint man's on the chat right now. If y'all need 4 windows tinted right now, $99. Go see Black Sweetie. Go tap in. Black Sweetie.
Where at?
Black at Forestville. I swear,
okay.
$99. AZ special. Watch. There you go.
Put it up. Where the point? Yep.
The Black Sweetie, the one that just commented right there. Go see him. $99.
Somebody said, treat it like a business. You're an entertainer, and your entertainer name should be an LLC. Period.
That's a whole nother conversation right there, bro. Like, if y'all don't have an LLC, let me tell y'all right now, go spend $360 and just get an LLC and sit on it. Just sit on it until you guys get hip to it. But that's a whole nother conversation and a whole nother podcast I have.
Oh, we definitely gonna have to get you back. We're gonna have to get you back on the Nightlife podcast, and we're gonna have to get you back on the business podcast, because there's so much stuff that you can learn from this, especially with marketing. It's so much stuff that you can learn from being around AZ.
Just a heads up, one more thing. I'm gonna leak one more thing. We got our own podcast coming up, Fat Munchie style. It's not no interviews, not no fucking none of that. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
It's always very leaky around here. People just feel very comfortable to leak stuff. I am so happy about that.
We record our first jump on Sunday, so stay tuned.
Yes. Miss Debbie said, facts. I got about 4.
4 LLCs, man. Your LLC is like a new ID, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Yeah. It's been so beautiful to tap in. Let the people know where they can find you and where your artists are and all that stuff.
All social media platforms, Azainwitswag with the Z, AZIANWITSWAG. Like I said, we manage Big Fxck. There's Big Fxck 187 on all social media, and Pinky the Rapper, PINKYTHA, the Rapper. So _, Pinky the Rapper _. So go follow them, check them out. We got a lot of shows coming up. We got a lot of merch. Coming up. Varsity jackets, shoes, new era hats. We got some shit coming for the Christmas day. So if y'all a fan of any of our artists, any of our merch, any of our snacks or whatever, contact us for all the pages. Where's the
Fat Munchie locations at?
Right now, we have one in Raleigh, North Carolina, and Williamsburg outlets in Virginia. The Maryland location is currently closed, but we are doing Christmas gift boxes. I'm just waiting for the boxes to come in, so you'll be able to buy a gift box to send home. Outside of that, you can follow that page, Fat_Munchies with the Z, MUNCHIEZ.
Bet. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to Fuck That Shit. We really appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all, man.
What's happening? I'm like so filled with all the gems that y'all dropped. Like, I learned so much. Like, Miss Debbie, I really appreciate you for dropping all the gems that you dropped today. Like, I definitely So, but yes, thank you, Asian.
No problem. I'll check you guys out. Check out with you in next week. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Hey, fuck that shit.
Hey, fuck that shit podcast. We lit in this bitch. We did it again.
What?
She
Oh
did it
my
again. We did it
God.
again. Hey.
Like, what? Number one, not number two, period. Like, I ain't even going to indulge. I'm dropping shit. It's okay. I'm here. Like, I'm here. Let me move this back from
Yo, who else? Who else we got? We got a little bit more time left too.
Yes, we got Shy, but we got Shy next. I need to tap in with him because yes, that was just so. Oh my gosh, it was just like just tapped in with the freaking goats. Okay, like
That's what we do. Let's talk about a network. We're setting up a network. Get with it. Most definitely tune in every Wednesday. Fuck that shit podcast. Miss Maybach Cherry and official Blues _. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't get better than this.
I mean,
And you know we going up.
What the fuck can you say? Like that shit was just a lot. Like
Yeah, it was a mouthful, and it was most definitely an essay full. But you know,
let me tap in with Shy and see.
I'm in the school of hard knocks. You know what I mean?
Well, CEO probably got an event tonight. Let me see what's going on.
He probably. I seen that bottle. He probably drunk that bottle. I seen that picture. He probably was done. He probably man out here lit.
Anybody want to tap into the podcast? Send a request.
Hey, appreciate you.
Podcast was definitely lit. Yeah, shout out to the Optimal Experience. If you need, okay, so the Optimal Experience. Let's talk about this. So, all my baby parties, all my parties, my baby shower, every single thing that I've had in the past like 3 years have been bartended by the Optimal Experience. She is amazing. She always looks so nice when she comes to the event. She just be having like the whole presentation be everything. She just be giving everything. Her drinks just be so lovely. You be getting extra fucked up, but the next day you don't have no hangover. It's just like the chemistry of everything. She's just amazing. Like she is like an optimal experience, okay? Period. Like, the whole experience of her brand is amazing. So shout out to her. Like,
I'm gonna definitely check into that. She was that with the optimal
she makes my events like go hammer. Like it just be like my events be going ham, but then she make them like go like.
That's the little spice. The little okay.
Like, she be making it look like we can plan an event in like 72 hours and it can give like 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she is. Like she just make me like, yeah, better. But okay, shout out to her. But this is amazing. Like I'm tapping in with Shy. Like, but I'm like, I don't know. We got like 15 minutes left.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes. 10 o'clock. I gotta go. My phone kept on booming during the whole show, so that's important.
Because we got like 15 minutes left, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to do another interview at this point.
Well, let's talk about the topics that you said that we were supposed to discuss about these rappers getting big headed.
No. That wasn't the only one that I wanted to discuss. That's not the only one that I wanted to discuss. Because it's like we've already talked at this point, showing that the rappers they just like they'll say that they know something but they don't. So we already done exposed that at this point. Like, it's pointless to like beat a dead horse. Like, y'all niggas is asleep anyway. But that's what I was gonna say. I'm trying to find something. You got me over here. There we go.
You gotta realize I can't even see. I only see Shxt.
Okay, so let's talk about the topic that I really wanted to talk about. So, current events. You already know I like to always tap into like what's going on in the blogs and shit. But so 21 Savage said 21 Savage says he could hold on. 21 Savage says he could wash his freestyle class in a battle of the hits. Kodak Black designer G Herbo enters the chat. 21 Savage thinks he could beat anyone from the 2016 freshman class in a versus thoughts. 21 Savage, Lil Uzi Vert, Kodak Black, Lil Yachty, G Herbo, Denzel Curry, Anderson .Paak, Dave East, designer Lil Dicky.
Oh shit! Hey yo, that's a good. That's a good. Hey,
2016 was hitting because
it was most definitely hitting. That was the music was on something.
It's like I feel like Lil Uzi Vert got it's like Lil Uzi Vert and Kodak Black and Lil Yachty is like the ones that can actually give him like a run for his money. Like it's like
what Denzel Curry, Anderson .Paak. What are you? But don't miss these people. But these people are hit me.
No, I'm talking about like big ass people. Everybody know hits. It's definitely Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, and Lil Uzi Vert. Like out of that freshman class over time, like I'm like, nah, definitely Kodak Black is definitely Lil Uzi Vert at this point. Like Lil Yachty is a writer, like a songwriter, so he's always going to be relevant.
Well,
like he was on that, like he did the ad libs on the 21 Savage and Drake album that just came out.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he has a whole writer's credit on that shit.
And everybody eating. That's how it's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to eat. You know what I mean?
So,
everybody making money. That's the type of mentality we need over here.
You really
Hello? You still there? Lay back. You okay? Now I can see you.
okay.
You know, we got a couple more minutes. We got 13 more minutes.
Yes. Okay. So, but yeah, so I'm just like I'm like Yachty is always going to be relevant because he's a writer. So it's like other than like he wrote Act Up, like he's always been relevant, even if it hasn't been.
But Kodak a writer too.
Yes, Kodak.
I mean, Yachty.
So it's like,
Yachty the weakest out of all them. It would be Kodak. It would be Kodak. It would be Uzi. They be having balls.
Girl tracks.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
But you think he? But so that means he will burn 21 up.
I just feel like he will always be relevant because of that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily like it's given like Neo. Like Neo will always be relevant because he's a writer. You understand what I'm saying? Like Like when you're a writer, you have to know what the time holds. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta know what's present. Like you gotta know what's going on at the time. So when you're like in that space, I just feel like you're just a little bit more connected to the music. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, like, but as far as he might not necessarily have a hit by himself, but the girls that he's writing for do. You know what I mean?
Which girls he writing for?
He writing for a lot of girls. Like Yachty is really like that's his lane.
Damn. Okay, I need to get like Yachty writing for girls out here. But damn. I think you leaving somebody out. I think you leaving people out in that freshman list. You talking
it's
about?
like I just feel like Kodak Black is like Lil Uzi Vert is his own in his own. You know what I mean? You can't really compare him to nobody. Like
But you talking about bars. You talking about who gonna go to them bars and bars.
But
Uzi running for the bars.
Like we not talking about bars. We not talking about bars. We not talking about bars. They said hits.
Talking about hits.
But hits don't necessarily equate.
Who got more hits? Kodak got more hits. Kodak got more hits.
Kodak don't got more hits than 21.
What are you talking about? Kodak got more hits than 21.
I'm sorry. I fucking love Kodak Black. This is like you asking me to pick between the two people that I actually fuck with. Like Kodak has more of like not
he got the whole influence.
Like he can do some shit like 21 Savage can do some shit like with J. Cole. He can go in with like Kendrick Lamar type of shit. Like he can really do the shit. Like it's different. Like he can make a whole album with Drake. Like not saying that Kodak can't do that. It's just like
no hit. That Drake and 21. No, that Drake and 21 take that joint hit it right. That joint most definitely hit it right.
You can't say that like somebody that can actually keep up with Drake.
No. He now 21. No. I ain't gonna hold you. 21 can't really keep up with Drake. Drake was y'all like smashing him in them joints. He was y'all like smashing
him. It's a collab, so it's not even about a smash. It's a collab. So it's like just the fact that he can actually be on a whole album. Like Drake felt like he was enough.
Oh no, most definitely not. You most definitely gotta give him his props for that. Most definitely gotta give him his props.
He wasn't like every single time he got on the track, he was like boo. Like he just ruined the whole fucking song for you. No, he didn't do that. So it's like you gotta give him his little, you know what I mean? Not so many people that
if you want to rest your case, I still ain't letting up on you. You was late today. You was most definitely late today. So
I definitely was late, but it's like I really like you just gonna have to give me a pass for this one because I was trying to get it together. Like there's some shit going on. Basically, this whole freaking neighborhood about to go out of power from 11 to 6. I had to get like 3 different phone chargers. It's a lot going on. So like yeah, I had to go to Walmart. My charger wasn't working. So it's like how the fuck you gonna have all these portable chargers and your one charger not working? Like I had to go buy 3 chargers. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. You just gonna have to excuse me for this one. Like yeah, just like I gotta.
All right, I'll let you go.
Yeah, like, you know I be having my little 5-minute where am I back at, but I don't be letting you start no whole interview without me type of shit where I gotta fill in the blanks. Like what did he ask you? You know.
No, but Holy Harvest, my boy. Shout out Holy Harvest, our first interviewer. Boy, always came through every event. He got the edibles on deck. I most definitely need them edibles because somebody was asking me about them. But yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, shout out to him for being patient with me. when I came in the interview in the middle of it. I really appreciate for him for working with me and allowing me to possibly ask him the same question more than once. Yeah. It's been like such a bad show. It's like I don't even know what to say, but let's get into the music for a little hot second. Let's get into
we got 6 minutes left. Make sure you tune in, turning the notifications on. Come in every Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. Fuck That Shit Podcast. Episode 13 next week. You know, we lit.
Every week. We lit. Like, it's just getting to this point where it's like, I feel like we getting better and better with this shit. Like, I'm just so proud of us for, like, continuing. Like, we came back strong. And we just fucking with it. It's just like, fuck that shit. Like, we both got a life. And I just appreciate you for, like, taking your, you know what I mean, doing what you do. And, you know what I mean? Yeah. I appreciate you.
Thank you, most definitely. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you. You do your thing, but let's get to that music, cause shit.
I'm about to get to the music. I was just trying to give you your flowers while you here. Like, god damn. Like,
oh no, I'm here. I'm open. My ears are open.
Trying to give you your flowers. Like, that's it.
We here to work. You know what I mean? It's every day. You know, it's every day. Appreciation is every day. You know what I mean?
Presto on the track. Money make the world go round. What you doing with your 24 hours? Money make the world go round. With the money, the respect, and the power. Money make the world go round. What you doing with your 24 hours? Money make the world go round. With the money, the respect, and the power. I know you saying, damn, all I rap is money all the time. Well, you motherfucking right, cause I keep money on my mind. Keep it 2 cents, I don't need it. When I was locked, they sent it down. Touchdown, back to my grind. Life was good, I'm doing fine. I've been on a mission since I was in the kitchen. Get out here and get it, no complaining, ain't no bitching. Had to hustle hard, so I was starving. These videos like struggle gang, but I've been too high. I be with hustlers and killers, real drug dealers, real jail niggas that'll never tell niggas. Your life will break the jaw, one of you frail ass niggas. But on the real, we just tryna get this mail, my nigga. Money make the world go round. What you doing with your 24 hours? Money make the world go round. With the money, the respect, and the power. Money make the world go round. What you doing with your 24 hours? Money make the world go round. With the money, the respect, and the power. I sell these clothes. Used to sell them O's. I get bank rolls. I fucks these hoes. Me, my nigga, man, yo, presto, let's go. Money is the motor, switching gears about to blow the motor. Thought I told you, baking soda, Coca-Cola, smell of odor. 90 in the Range Rover, spilling champagne over. Oil chain on, big flip, game over. Keep it being sober. When I'm broke, I'm bipolar. Free booby, oil tober. Life's a gamble, high roller. Money make the world go round. What you doing with your 24 hours? Money make the world go round. Get the money, the respect, and the power. Money make the world go round. What you doing with Look, you don't know my name. You don't know my name. Look, you don't know my name. Look, you don't know my name. Tell a little bitch you don't know my name. Look, you don't know my name. Look, you don't know my name. Look, you don't know my name. Tell a little bitch you don't know my name. Look, tell a little bitch you don't know my name. Coming outside, I'm busting your brain. You don't know my name. Look, you don't know my game. 762 and it came with a scope. Blocking them up in the scope. You don't know my name. You can come on the drive. Nighttime pop out, we go slide. Slime me nigga for the iron. Coming outside, I'm break my nine. Look, better not say my name. Coming outside, I'm letting it rain. Look, let me rain, make it sing. Yeah. Little bitch, she don't know my name. She call my phone, try to be my man. Little shorty, she a hoe in the game. Beat that pussy up right out the frame. She bougie, she don't fuck with no lane. Drake on me, you ain't stopping this.
Fuck that shit. See y'all next week. It's lit. Every Wednesday, 8 to 10. Fuck that shit podcast. Official boots. Bossupdmv. Make that shit. Always lit. A fool on the product. Make sure y'all tap in. CEO promo. Always got events. Friday cafe. Sunday. Make sure y'all tap in. Hey.
Walk on the wrong way, baby, just sit on this way. Hold on, I'll take a left on the airspace, went on the sandway. We just smell like yesterday, we got going to daytime, fresh on the leeway. Gave me the pen, I put it on replay. Back to the bank like a relay. We spent on the weekends and on the weekdays. On my man like he was a parlay. How about you, it's that broad day. Pushing up on the valet. I'm up in his eye, you look at me sideways.